J1407b. This is the true lord of the rings of the cosmos, whose magnificence makes Saturn look like a dwarf. Located 434 light-years away from us, this exoplanet possesses a colossal ring system, the size of which is 200 times greater than that of Saturn's. If J1407b were to take Saturn's place, its rings would occupy a huge portion of the sky, being visible even during the day and eclipsing the moon with their radiance. This system consists of 37 individual rings, and the gaps between them indicate that exomoons the size of Mars or Earth are actively forming within this dust giant. Scientists still debate whether J1407b is a massive gas planet or a brown dwarf, a failed star. Regardless of its status, this celestial body remains the most impressive example of how complex and large-scale the ornaments of distant worlds can be, hidden from our eyes in the depths of cosmic dust. HD106906BB, a true lone wolf of the galaxy. This giant, 11 times more massive than Jupiter, drifts at an incredible distance from its star, 730 times farther than the distance from the Earth to the Sun. According to all laws of physics, planets are born close to their stars, but HD 106906b was literally kicked out of its orbit after a chaotic gravitational collision with its neighbors. Now it makes its journey in almost total darkness, serving as a perfect example of how cruel and unpredictable the fate of worlds can be in young systems. It is a rogue planet that reminds us. The cosmos is full of objects that don't follow the rules we are accustomed to. TRAPPIST-1e. This is arguably the most Earth-like world we have ever discovered. It orbits within the habitable zone of an ultra-cool red dwarf, 40 light-years away from us. Unlike many other exoplanets, it has a rocky surface and dimensions almost identical to Earth. Liquid water could theoretically exist here, making the planet a prime candidate for hosting life. The main feature of this system is its compactness. All 7 planets are located so close to each other that from the surface of TRAPPIST-1e, neighboring planets would appear in the sky as giant objects, much larger than our moon. This is not science fiction, but the real mechanics of a star system. For scientists, it is a laboratory for searching for biosignatures in the atmosphere. If there is life similar to ours anywhere in the universe, then TRAPPIST-1e is one of the most likely places for it. PSRB-1257 plus 12b, also known as Draugr. This object is located in a pulsar system of the same name, situated 2,300 light-years from Earth. Draugr is a planet that orbits a pulsar, which is the super-dense remnant of a star that exploded as a supernova. According to standard formation models, any planet present in the system before the explosion should have either been consumed by the star or vaporized by the massive energy release. However, Draugr not only survived, but as researchers suggest, formed anew from an accretion disk, the debris of the dead star that remained in orbit after the catastrophe. The planet has an extremely high level of radiation due to X-ray emission and streams of charged particles emitted by the pulsar. Draugr's mass is approximately 0.02 times that of Earth, making it one of the lightest objects of its type discovered outside the solar system. Kepler-16b. This is the first planet for which it was scientifically proven that it orbits 2 stars simultaneously, becoming a real-life prototype of Tatooine from Star Wars. This system is located about 245 light-years from Earth. The planet is a gas giant roughly the size of Saturn, consisting of about half gas and half rock and ice. The main uniqueness of Kepler-16b lies in its double sunset. If you were standing on its surface, you would see 2 stars on the horizon, one orange and one red, which orbit each other. Due to the complex gravitational interaction of the 2 stars, the planet's orbit is not perfectly stable, which makes its climate extremely unpredictable compared to worlds in single-star systems. Unlike the cinematic Tatooine, Kepler-16b is a cold world with a surface temperature ranging from -148 to -100 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes life as we know it impossible there. The discovery of this planet forced astronomers to revise theories of planetary formation, proving that they can emerge and successfully exist even in such gravitationally unstable conditions. Kepler-452b. This exoplanet orbits a G2-type star that is very similar to our Sun, which is why the planet is often called Earth 2.0. It is located about 1,400 light-years away from us and completes a full orbit around its star in 385 days, which is just a little longer than an Earth year. The planet is about 60% larger than Earth, and its gravity is twice as strong as ours. Imagine your weight doubling. The main feature of this system is its age. Kepler-452b's star is 1.5 billion years older than the Sun. This means that the planet has been in the habitable zone for much longer than Earth. If life exists there, its evolution has had a huge amount of extra time, making Kepler 452b an ideal model for studying the future of life on planets similar to ours. WASPy 12b. This is an extreme hot Jupiter that is so close to its star that it completes a full orbit in just 26 hours. Because of its colossal proximity to the star, gravitational forces have literally stretched the planet, giving it the shape of an elongated egg. This planet is one of the darkest in the universe. It absorbs about 97% of the light falling on it, making it seem almost pitch black. For comparison, it is blacker than asphalt or coal. Furthermore, the planet is doomed. The star is gradually stripping away its atmosphere, pulling matter into a giant gas tail. While our Earth is slowly losing its atmosphere, WASP 12b is literally evaporating, demonstrating how a star can physically destroy a planet that has drifted too close. PSR B1620-26b, also known as Methuselah. This is the oldest known exoplanet with an estimated age of about 12.7 billion years. It formed just a couple of billion years after the Big Bang, when the universe was only beginning to be filled with the first stars and galaxies. Methuselah is a true cosmic survivor. It is 3 times older than Earth and our solar system. Unlike most planets that orbit a single star, this world is located in a system consisting of 2 dead stars, a pulsar and a white dwarf. The planet survived the death of its original star and was captured by this exotic pair within a dense star cluster. For comparison, while our solar system is an infant, Methuselah is a veteran that existed in an era when most modern stars had not even begun to form. Kepler 138d. This exoplanet is classified by scientists as a potential water world due to its low density relative to its size. It is located 218 light-years from Earth and orbits a red dwarf star. The essence of this planet lies in its watery composition. If Earth is a rock with a thin film of oceans, Kepler 138d is, roughly speaking, a giant ball of compressed water. Under pressure many times higher than Earth's, this water exists in a supercritical fluid state. It behaves like a dense gas, but its density is comparable to a liquid. Imagine a planet without a solid crust to walk on. You would simply fall endlessly through a layer of vapor liquid deeper and deeper toward the core, until the pressure crushed any equipment. HD 189733b, a gas giant located about 64 light-years from Earth, which completes a full orbit around its star in just 2.2 Earth days. The planet is extremely hot, with atmospheric temperatures reaching approximately 1,830 degrees Fahrenheit, creating the perfect conditions for the formation of silicate clouds, effectively made of tiny particles of molten glass. Winds in this monstrous atmosphere constantly rage at speeds of about 5,400 miles per hour, which is 7 times the speed of sound. For comparison, the most powerful hurricanes on Earth only reach speeds of up to 185 to 250 miles per hour. Therefore, apocalyptic rains of glass particles occur on HD 189733b, which at supersonic speeds instantly grind any objects into dust, subjecting them to continuous and destructive sandblasting. In addition, the planet has a deep blue color, which, unlike the Earth's reflection of its oceans, is merely the result of light scattering in its haze, creating the illusion of a blue world, while making the existence of life on its surface absolutely impossible. Tres Tube. This is a gas giant orbiting a star about 750 light-years away from us, which officially holds the title of the darkest known exoplanet in the universe. In terms of its physical dimensions, it is comparable to Jupiter, but it possesses an anomalously low albedo. The planet absorbs more than 99% of the starlight falling on it, making it darker than any coal or the highest quality black acrylic paint. For comparison, even our moon reflects about 12% of light, whereas TRAS 2b almost entirely absorbs radiation, becoming invisible against the blackness of space. The temperature in its atmosphere reaches a colossal 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, which causes the planet to emit a faint red glow, similar to glowing embers in a dark room. The speed at which the planet orbits its star is staggering. A full year cycle there is completed in just 2.5 Earth days, and the planet itself is located less than 3 million miles from its star. This is negligible when compared to the 93 million miles that separate the Earth from the Sun, which is what makes this world an extremely hot, black monster that visually absorbs everything around it. OT-44. This is a free-floating sub-brown dwarf, a so-called rogue planet, drifting in solitude at a distance of about 550 light-years from Earth. Its mass is approximately 11 times that of Jupiter, placing it on the boundary between a giant planet and a failed brown dwarf. Unlike the other worlds we have studied, this object has no parent star, no orbit, and no seasonal changes. while worlds like HD 189, 733b, or TRES 2b are scorched to thousands of degrees Fahrenheit by their proximity to their suns. OT 44 is a cold wanderer slowly cooling down in the absolute darkness of interstellar space. It formed like a star from a gas cloud, but due to insufficient mass was unable to ignite a thermonuclear reaction, becoming an invisible cosmic nomad.